Hi, Ben S. of 1287 back again along with Mikey. And it is time to do our fourth game of Jeopardy 25th anniversary for the... It's time to do our 25th game, our fourth game of Jeopardy 25th anniversary for the NES. So far, 3 games for 411,600. Norm and Bonnie. Norm and Bonnie. As I compare this, in the last game we dominated with $174,800. But this time we can win more than that. Categories are Kansas, the library, golden hits, English history, lyrics, historical events. So, let's do this. English history for 100. Wow, this is a somehow turn of a point. Guess what I found right off the bat? Mikey?
Yeah, what's up?
Want to take a good guess what did I found right off the bat?
The David Double, I heard.
Yep.
Yeah, I got these together.
That's right. Well, let's bet the house on this one. There we go. Winston Churchill's political party. What is the Conservative? And Turner, the Pope punished King John by doing this to him. What is the excommunicating him? A long good one too. So 300. 1915, the British created this mobile weapon that crossed trenches. What's the tank? ~16th century to the king who abolished the privilege of clergy issuing coins. It was Henry VIII. Finish it out. The first Englishman to sail around the world. Oh, who is Sir Francis Drake? Ding! And how about this? C, D, E, F, G. Well, I guess we're in the next category. golden hits. 100. He had a number 1 with fingertips. Part 2. Oh. Who is Stevie Wonder? That was... What was it before? Yeah, that was before Superstitions. The reason he ain't heavy. What is he's my brother? What a weird song. Duo, whose biggest hit was Hey Paula. Who were Paul and Paula? Really? Paula Necker told her, I'm so young and you're so old. Who was Diana? London's entrance to the Mystery Sound was led by this drummer, who is Dave Clark. My gosh, I'm doing well on these categories. Historical event for one, actually. The Catholic Order had its own South American country from 1608 to 1767. Well, the Jesuits? '16th century English Star Chamber was this. Who was a court? Spain's 15th century unification occurred as a result of their marriage, who were Ferdinand and Isabella. Cuba's ruler from 1944. I buzzed into it, and let me reread this again. Cuba's ruler from 1940 through 1944 and from 1952 to 1959. Oh my gosh, who is Batista? My gosh, those names can be really hard to pronounce. A League of Nations expelled this country in 1939 for invading Finland. What's the Soviet Union? Gee, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. For 100. You kind of know where that one came from. Kansas lead the nations to this. Import grain. What is wheat? Yeah, what is wheat? Gee, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. 200. Gee, I took that off from the Wizard of Oz. Okay, I gotta write that down for the end of the year nomination. Famous quote from Wizard of Oz. Put that one into a category. Here we go. Dark City's Chamber of Commerce stands on this notorious landmark. Was Boot Hill? Oh yeah, because a hair that looks like a boot. Dory. Okay. Here we go again with this. Gee, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. For 300. Kansas High Peak, interstate flower. What's a sunflower? Gee, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. For 400. Walter Beecher and Clay Sinesna? Or Cessna? Either way you pronounce. Made Wichita the world's top manufacturer of these. What are airplanes? Oh, I forgot the quote. Damn it, I'll finish it. Gee, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. For 500. Last name of the brothers William and Carl who founded the Topeka Psychiatric Clinic. What is the Menningers? Let's do the funny one. Lyrics for 500. Does it have a point of view? No, it's not. Or he's not going to. Who is a nowhere man? $6,900. Lyrics for 1. Now this is let's see if I can sing into this one. He can take a sunrise sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate. What is that? Oh, the Candyman. Did you know what that song was from? Willy Wonka and the Candy Factory. He's the Candyman. Let's guess, do you guys watch Willy Wonka and the Candy Factory? What's it, Chocolate Factory? Good movie. Classic? The Charlie and Chocolate Factory was a good one too. I gotta say, watch them both. You'd be surprised in a good way. 200 lyrics. They got some crazy little woman there. I just found someone. Kansas City? Gee, we just finished up Kansas as a category. That's the irony of it, folks. 300. He walks in the treetop all day long. Walking Robin, treat, treat, treat. It's wider than a mile. West Moon River. Wow. Let's just run 5 categories right down. Library for 1. The record for this is one checked out in 1823 and returned it in 1968. What is an overdue book? The first was in Athens in the 6th century BC, was a public library. World's largest municipal library is in this city. What is New York? New York City, baby. This steel tycoon used part of his wealth to help build over 1,700 U.S. libraries. Who was Andrew Carnegie? I know, in fact, he actually did build over 1,700 libraries. Okay. Most U.S. libraries use the Dewey Decimal System or this classification system. This is the Library of Congress system. Took of a long one too. 9,400. A perfect Jeopardy round. Norm and Bonnie is tied with nothing, but before we X out part 1, go to part 2. Double Jeopardy, 2 daily doubles. And here's the categories. We got human body, links and ties, 1956, wood structures. Doctor, doctor, give me some news. I have a bad case of loving you. Okay. And we got trivia. We'll see you all in the Double Jeopardy one.